Chilhowie's high school's impact on my life. I was thinking about this, and certainly it has had a tremendous impact on all of us. I was trying to separate the impact of the high school from the impact of my parents, and that's difficult to do, but I'll take a shot at it. The obvious, lifetime friendships. When I come back here, I have friends I can visit. When I go to the Roanoke area, I have friends I can visit. When I go to the Norfolk area, I have friends I can visit. Lifetime friendship was a big thing that I took away from the school. The faculty, the teachers taught me English and math. Especially I remember those because I would never have been successful as an accountant without the math, and I would never have been successful as an educator without the English. Miss Copenhaver taught me punctuation and spelling and grammar, and I can write, and a lot of people I know can't write worth a darn. One that you may not have thought of, do you remember that in our day it was rare for anybody who was not planning to be a secretary to take a typing class? But those of us who said we were going to college were encouraged to take typing, and we learned touch typing. And I think without that, I would never have been a good writer, and I sure as heck would not have become a computer geek in the 80s had I not been able to do touch typing. Our teachers helped me see the joy of teaching, especially our young teachers, young at the time. Cleve Compton, Wilma Flannery, and others taught me that you didn't have to have gray hair to be a good teacher. So when I went to Virginia Tech and started teaching in '66, I was 24, and there were people in my class who were just a couple of years younger than me, and I taught for 33 years. Thank you, Cleve. One that I'm having trouble remembering who helped me with, but I learned trust at 16 years old. When we moved into that new building that's now over 50 years old, the administrators let me use my dad's pickup truck with a couple of friends, and I think it may have been Dwayne and Roger, I'm not sure. We moved the chemistry lab. Can you imagine letting a 16-year-old these days move a chemistry lab? That was really trusting on the part of our administrators. Chilhowie High School helped me be mature and knowledgeable enough at the age of 17 to go to Virginia Tech after only 11 years of school and compete with kids from big cities who had had 12 years of school and were a year older than me. And I think that was really something. You remember those plays we were in, junior and senior play? That contributed a lot to my life. It taught me that I am a stick on stage, and I have absolutely no acting ability, and I never tried again. Our senior trip to Washington, remember that one? I think it had a big impact on my life because when I graduated from Tech, I had job offers in Richmond, in Charlotte, and in D.C., and I chose the one in D.C., and I think it was because I came to realize on that senior trip what a fantastic city Washington, D.C. is. Some of us experience failures at times. One of the failures that I experienced was failure to make the baseball team. I tried out in, I believe it was the junior year. And that taught me that when a door closes, a window opens, there were other opportunities for getting involved with the yearbook and other activities. And I've had plenty of other failures in the past 50 years, so that really helped me. And finally, Chilhowie High School taught me to set high standards and stick to them. I went to Loyola College in 1975. In 1979, I got a call from the secretary of the president of the college, and she said he wanted to meet with me. Father Sellinger, German background, very stern. We're sitting across the table from each other, just the two of us. He says, I just came from the Senior 100 picnic, and I have something I want to talk to you about. He said, I asked them how I can improve Loyola College. And he said, 3 of them told me, get rid of Barry Rice. He said, you're too tough. And I said to him, Father Sillinger, when I interviewed at Loyola, I asked if I could have the standards that I had been accustomed to, and I was told yes. The beginning of the first semester, I asked if I could have the standards I was accustomed to, and I was told yes. Before I turned my grades in, at the end of the first semester, I asked the same question, got the same answer. I said, Father Sillinger, I'm not going to change my standards. You can ask me to leave, but I'm not going to change them. And 11 years after, he selected me as the outstanding teacher. Thank you, Chilhowie High School, for helping me set my standards and everything else.